There was a Brethren Assembly in the city of Seattle who had their big winter conference, and it was always on Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl weekend. And somebody suggested moving it because they enjoyed football. They wanted to watch football, like many people did, not just one person. And the response was, well, maybe it should be difficult to come to the conference. Maybe it should be a sacrifice.
Pets were absolutely fine and normal to have. And then one day, the man of God banned them completely. And since then, I've met 3 people whose dogs were put down the next day. They were killed. And people either put them down, they immediately sold them or gave them away. There were mostly, of course, dogs and cats.
Something becoming an idol.
Right.
I enjoying something, and so somebody would speak up and say, hey, is this becoming an idol? And so I could no longer enjoy it as much because I'm all of a sudden thought, well, maybe it is. Maybe how do I and so I would no longer.
That's worse than just being forbidden to play. It's like they've actually gotten inside your head and ruined.
Right. Yes, meeting was very much inside my head.
Where he talks about how this guy would go around and tuck in all the young men's hankies. They're doing show hankies, and that was viewed as very, very worldly. And he would just do that, and they would say how much they loved him. It was like a gesture of love that he would do that because he loved them, and it just makes me cringe.
Yeah, no, that's not okay.
So my church doesn't really ask me to be anything. Now I'm for what it's worth, I'm a polite guy. I'm not coming to church and swearing all the time. Like I'm not giving them a lot of reason to intervene. And frankly, because I don't have family in the church, they don't know much about my personal life. So it would be difficult for them to do it. But I think the scare of losing even one young person in the church has sort of put them in a position to not say anything.